this is Siddhi from Best of Beauty. So in today's video, I'm going to do the ride or die makeup tag, and all the products that I'm going to show you are going to be under 500 rupees. So I'm going to talk to you all about my favorite foundation, then concealer, then blush, powder, eyeshadow, lipstick, mascara, eyeliner and all of that stuff. So without any further ado, let's get started. So first let's start with primer. Now when I was actually searching for a primer that I really love and it's going to be under 500, I couldn't find a single one because all the primers are really expensive. But if you just want a primer that is going to make your makeup last long, then you can opt for this one, and this is Nivea Men Sensitive Aftershave Balm, and this is what the primer looks like. So what this primer basically does is that it keeps your makeup in place all day long. It does not minimize the appearance of your pores or your fine lines or anything of that sort. This is just meant for your makeup to stay in place, that's it. And this aftershave balm only costs around 235 rupees. So if you want something that is going to keep your makeup in place, then you can totally go for this. So now let's move on to the next category, and that is foundation. So this foundation has been in the Indian market for a really long time, but I never tried it because I just had these negative assumptions about this foundation. But the moment I tried it, I actually fell in love. And this one is Lakme's Invisible Finish Foundation with SPF 8, and this is what the bottle looks like. So what I like about this foundation is that this foundation gives natural finish to your skin. As the name clearly suggests, it's invisible finish. So it's meant for light to medium coverage. It's not going to give you full coverage whatsoever. And if you want to just build this up, you have to apply multiple layers of this. But I really like the finish of this because I'm all about that natural looking skin. And this is a nice dewy foundation as well. This is not a matte foundation. So I really love using this, and they have around 4 to 5 shades, and this is in the shade 02. The only thing is that the shade range is slightly weird, and the shade is actually really yellow. Let me just show you how this shade looks like. So this is the applicator that you get with it. Okay, and just look at this. It's so yellow. So the moment I saw this, I'm like, this is not going to work for me because this is just too yellow. But it's really strange. Like the moment I applied it on my face, it blended really well and it didn't look that yellow at all. So that's why I'm really happy about this foundation, and this costs for only 250 bucks. So if you want a foundation which is going to give you natural looking skin, and you know it's going to be affordable as well, then I will totally recommend this one. So the Lakme foundation that's there, it's actually meant for people who want natural looking skin. But if you are a person who likes full coverage foundations, and you know, if you want to cover up blemishes on your skin, or if you want your foundation to stay in place all day long and you know keep your face matte as well, then you have this one, which is Maybelline's Matte and Polish Foundation, and this is what that one looks like. I think you might have seen this multiple times, and this is in the shade 310 Sun Beige. So this foundation costs around 525 rupees, and you get 30 ml of product, and there are 6 shades available, so you have a greater selection of shades as well. And the thing that I love about this foundation is that it's going to keep your face matte throughout the day. So if you are someone who has oily skin, then you can totally go for this. Or if you are someone who likes medium to full coverage foundations, then also you can opt for this one. So yeah, you can totally go for this as well. It's just slightly expensive as compared to the Lakme one, but they have totally different purposes. So whatever suits you, you should go for that one. Now let's move on to concealers, and according to me, concealers are the most essential thing in your makeup kit, and you really need to have one because they make so much of a difference. So I'm going to share with you my top 4 favorite concealers, and they are from different ranges. So let's get started. So my first favorite concealer is a recent discovery, and this one is Miss Claire's Full Coverage Makeup Concealer, and this one is in the shade 10, and this is what the jar looks like. Okay, and this concealer costs for only 150 bucks. So this is really inexpensive, and I was shocked by the quality of this concealer. Let me just show you the consistency. It's really smooth, and it blends with your skin really well. And this color suits almost every skin tone. If you have like deeper skin tones, but this one is a really nice color, and this has a lot of yellow in it, so it's going to cancel out the darkness under the eyes as well. So this is what it looks like. So it's a cream concealer, and it works wonders. I absolutely love this one, and it costs for only 150 bucks, and you cannot expect more than this because it's really worth the price as well. So it's really lightweight. If you are looking for something which is lightweight, and you can totally go for the Miss Claire one. So the Miss Claire concealer that I showed you is really good, but then Miss Claire is really difficult to get hold of because you know it's not available in stores or online as well. So I wanted to show you 3 alternatives that I have right here, but this costs for around 500 to 600 range, and these are also really good. So the first one that I have is this one, and this one is Maybelline's Fit Me Concealer, and this is in the shade 25 medium, and this is what the packaging looks like. So this is a really lightweight concealer and it covers up really well as well. The only thing that I don't like about this is that they have only 3 shades and you don't have shades for deeper skin tones. That's why I really don't like that about this concealer. But if you are someone who has light to medium skin tone, then you can totally go for these as well. So the next concealer is LA Girl Pro Conceal HD, and this is what it looks like. And these come in a ton of shades, so you're definitely going to find a shade for yourself, for highlighting, for correcting, for contouring, for all sorts of things. And I have 2 shades in this. I have medium beige and I think I have pure beige, and I also have the one for contouring, which is beautiful bronze, and I have one for correcting as well, which is the orange one. So I really like the consistency of this. So if you are someone who has a lot of dark circles, then you can totally go for this. Or if you want something to cover up your blemishes as well, this is also a really good one for that. So totally recommend this. So the next concealer has to be one of my all-time favorites, and this is NYX HD Concealer, and this is in the shade medium I think, and this is what the packaging looks like. This costs for around 575 to 585 rupees, but this concealer is like high coverage concealer, and this I mainly use for highlighting my under eye area, and this blends with your skin so well, and that's why I absolutely love this one as well. The only problem again is I think the shade range. I don't know if they have a lot of shades for Indian skin tones, but I totally recommend this one as well. Now let's move on to the next category, and that is powders. Now personally I do not use compact powders because I don't like that mattifying effect on my face. So I tend to go for loose powders because I just have to set my T-zone in place and my under eyes as well. So I have 2 favorite powders to show you guys. So the first powder that I really love is the RCMA No Color Powder, and it's really good for baking purposes, but then again you have to buy it from a website abroad and you have to ship it to India as well. So the second powder that I'm going to show you guys is available in India and easily available. So this one is the Bharat and Dorris Loose Powder, and this is in number 4, and this is what the packaging looks like. So this is the smaller size that I got, and this costs for around 400 rupees. So I really like the finish of this powder. It's really fine and it's not going to accentuate your pores, or it's not going to dry out your skin as well, and it's available in 2 sizes, a smaller one and a bigger one as well. So that's what I really like about this. So this powder comes in like 4 or 5 shades, but on the website you really cannot figure out which shade you should go for because they have numbers, and I got number 4, but this one is really pink. I just wish that they had like a yellow color or maybe a translucent powder. Maybe they have that, but I couldn't figure out on the website. So if you have a yellow powder from Bharat or Dorris, then let me know because I'd love to pick that one up instead of this. That's the only complaint, but otherwise it's really good. Now let's move on to the next category, and that is eyeshadow palettes. Now I personally don't own a lot of eyeshadow palettes which are under 500 rupees. So I was just on these websites looking for eyeshadow palettes which are going to be less expensive and are great as well. So I found this one and I've used it a couple of times as well, and I really like this. So this is Lakme's 9 to 5 Eye Color Quartet, and this is what the packaging looks like. So this is in the shade Desert Rose. So as you can see, this has 4 shades in this, so you have a nice variety of colors as well. And if you are a person who doesn't use a lot of eyeshadows, and if you want something just for like specific occasions, then you can totally go for this because the shades are really pretty. There's a nice gold, bronze, pink, and there is this purplish, not purplish, maroon kind of a shade as well. And the quality of these eyeshadows is not bad. Like you can see, they're obviously not super pigmented, but they're very creamy and they blend really well as well. So that's why I love this, and you have to just pack on the color and you'll get the maximum intensity after that. But it's a really good palette and it's really inexpensive as well. It's around 600, so it's not less than 500, but there are many discounts going on websites constantly, so you can definitely get this at a lesser price. So that was the Lakme 9 to 5 eyeshadow palette that I recommend. So that was an eyeshadow palette, but I would totally recommend you guys to get like an eyeshadow stick because they are so easy to use and you can use them for multiple purposes as well. So the one that I really love is this Rimmel Scandaleyes eyeshadow crayon, and this is in the shade 014 Bootleg Brown. It's a nice dark brown shade, and this is what that one looks like. So you can use these eyeshadow crayons for a lot of reasons. You can, create a nice smoky eye with it, or you can use it under your waterline or inside your waterline and a lot of other things as well. And that's why I really love these eyeshadow sticks, and this was not even expensive. I'll leave the price on the screen somewhere. So you can totally check these eyeshadow crayons as well. So next is eyeliners, and I would definitely recommend getting this eyeliner to everybody, and I think most girls actually own this as well. So this is Maybelline's Colossal Kajal in Super Black. I don't like the original one as much, but this Super Black one is really good. And you get a lot of product in this as well, and it's super intense and it's not going to budge. It's just going to stay in place all day long, and I think it's waterproof. I'm not quite sure, but I really love this one. So yeah, totally recommend this. I don't know why am I saying totally recommend. Anyway, let's move on to the next category, and that is mascara. And I have two mascaras to show you guys. So obviously both of them are from Maybelline, because Maybelline does great mascaras and they are so affordable. So I have two to show you guys. So the first one is Maybelline the Falsies Volume Express Mascara, and this one is really good. And this one is the other one. This is Maybelline the Colossal Volume Express Waterproof Mascara, and this is how they look like. And these give you really nice lengthy lashes and voluminous lashes as well. So definitely recommend these two. Now let's move on to blushes, and I have two blushes to show you guys. So the first one is Miss Claire blusher in the shade 30, and this is what the packaging looks like. This is the new packaging that they have, and just look at this shade. It's such a nice warm peachy color. It's so good, and it will suit so many skin tones as well, and costs for only 150 bucks. So really love this. And the second one has to be my all-time favorite. This is the blush that I use on a regular basis because the color is just so pretty. So this is by Studiowest, a brand by Westside, and this is their Maaya Radiance blush, and this just like came off, but whatever. The color is just so pretty. Like, just look at this. Now you might just think it's too orange, but no, it just looks so nice on Indian skin tones, and I just love this shade so much. So you should totally go for this. But this one is slightly expensive. This is around maybe 500, 525 range, but yeah, I really love this one as well. Last but definitely not the least, I have to share with you my favorite lip product. So this one is Miss Claire Soft Matte Lip Cream, and the shade that I love is 31. This is the perfect nude shade, and this is what it looks like. And you can get this on habana.com for like 250 bucks. So they are really inexpensive, and I absolutely love these. So yeah guys, this is it for today's video. I know it was a long one. I just wanted to talk about the products that I really love and explain you why I love these products and give you all the information that's there regarding these products. So that's the reason. And if you like this video, then make sure you give this video a thumbs up and share it with all your friends. And follow me on my social media, that is Instagram, Facebook and Twitter. The handle is bestofbeauty29. And now you can add me on Snapchat as well. The username is Siddhi. So make sure you do that. And hit the subscribe button right now. What are you waiting for? Like, do that right now. It will really mean a lot to me, and I will see you in the next one. Love you.